I'm glad to welcome you here to TechBIZKON, the 5th edition of our European-Japanese startup event, connecting startups, respective investors, and also to connect our startup ecosystems.
We are going to introduce some startups from our countries and the technologies that these startups will propose.
We are the only one in the world that upcycle ash that can be used as capture CO2 as well as oil.
We have developed our own lower cost air quality sensors that are 50,000 times smaller and 1,000 times cheaper.
Translate honeybee communication.
Society needs to convert this ammonia to the green ammonia or blue ammonia.
We had 30 startups this year, 15 pitching live, 15 more in exhibitions, from consumer products to new batteries for cars, new energy sources, all kinds of startups. Greentech. Sustainability is the topic of the year 2021.
Greentech in the European Union is probably the most important buzzword of the last couple of years, but also here in Japan. They really stressed Greentech.
Our mission is to co-create a better future by collaborating with innovators.
We have renewable energy all over Germany now.
So one of our spear points is green technology and climate tech. So that's why I'm here today to speak more about what's happening in Flanders.
What is really important is to have the right mindset, the entrepreneurial mindset, and also then to have the right cast of characters.
We had a very successful hybrid event in the center of Tokyo in Shibuya with a great host, QWS Shibuya, a great accelerator.
Shibuya is a center of Tokyo and center of culture in Japan. Now we have 2,000 startups and then over 150 IPO tech companies here in Shibuya.
We've been working to invent the new clean energy, quantum hydrogen energy. It can be the clean energy of next generation to replace fossil fuel and nuclear power plants.
Japanese startups actually became very competitive, and we are very much looking forward to also targeting these startups with our R&D support that we can offer in Austria, and with the perfect research location and also the advantage of being in the heart of Europe. So we're very much looking forward to working together with Japanese startups. So we're pretty much focusing on sustainable business, attracting those businesses to Austria, because we have a lot of technology that we want to bring out into the world, and we can also help foreign companies, Japanese companies, provide them with the recent technologies that help them to reduce their emissions, to reduce their cost. Interesting AI solutions out there developed by Austrian startups and by Austrian companies.
Japanese startups should think about going to Italy. It's a good environment to get in touch with people with similar ideas, with very new innovative ideas, and with a very deep background in technology, in engineering, in chemistry, and so on and so forth. So we have some of the most ancient universities in Europe, and they have grown up to be very important poles for innovation and for technology.
Flanders, which has a strong connection with the chemical sector. We have one of the biggest hubs in Europe in Antwerp, which is a chemical cluster. And there is that startup environment in Flanders. And so we want Japanese companies, Japanese startups, but also other startups from European countries to get to know that startup environment.
The German Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we would like to invite more Japanese startups in looking actively into the German market. There are huge opportunities, not only concerning the support they might find on site, but also by cooperating maybe with companies that are like-minded.
So at DVH Tokyo we are always trying to connect stakeholders from Japan and from Germany, from academia and from industry, and I think this event just set a great example, and we will be happy to contribute to this event again in the future.
And the winner is AC Biode.
Of course, it's going to be a big market. So Shibuya Q's prize is breathe.
The strongest concept to achieve green society.
Synopsis.
Explore Europe Award from Flanders Investment and Trade 2021 is going to Tsubame BHB.
Europe is one of the really hot area for decarbonization. So this is we are really interested on this award and looking forward to visit Europe.
Thank you for being with us this year, and we are looking forward to seeing you next year at TechBIZKON 6.